All right, this is an emergency broadcast, an update on the bombings or the pipe bombs that are inactive, which were sent to CNN headquarters in New York, as well as pipe bombs being sent reportedly to Barack Obama's house, Hillary Clinton's house, Maxine Waters' house, and so on. All the pipe bombs are the same. They're all inactive. They're all obviously very crude devices. None of them exploded. And most of America realizes this is a complete false flag. This is Democrats mailing pipe bombs to Democrats to try to play the victim, which is what Democrats do. They're trying to play the victim yet again to try to sway the midterm elections. Now, I was invited on with Alex Jones on his show to offer my analysis of this earlier today. And we're going to have a compilation, a distillation of, I think I was on for about an hour, of the hardest hitting points. We'll have that video up at brighteon.com, which is the new name for real.video. That'll be up under the Counterthink channel. So you can go to brighteon.com/channel/counterthink if you want to see it. It's probably already there by the time you hear this. And you can hear my distillation of the important points, and I'll sort of summarize them here. Number one, we have warned about this for months, both Alex and myself. I mean, he has a separate news organization from mine, and he does his own focus, and we do our own focus, and then sometimes he invites me on the show to offer an analysis, and that's what I do. And several times that I've been there in studio this year, I've warned people about the fact that the left was going to bomb CNN. I specifically made that prediction live on the air months ago. It was like 3 months ago. I don't remember the exact day. But we've got the video compilation coming. In fact, Alex and I were debating live on air whether the false flags would target social media giants like Facebook or CNN. And we decided that it was probably most likely that the left-wing operatives would target CNN, because then they could claim, well, Trump is bringing up hatred and making everybody hate CNN. Now it was so obvious. It's such an obvious false flag. But as I pointed out on the air, the very fact that these left-wing operatives are now mailing bombs to themselves, essentially, points to the extreme desperation. They believe they are going to lose the midterm elections. That's the big aha takeaway from all of this. They believe they're going to lose. And in that belief, they realize that they've got to go crazy. They got to do something. They got to change the narrative. They got to blame Trump supporters. So just watch. They're going to find a patsy here. Actually, they've already got somebody picked out for this. But they're going to have, like, an FBI team is going to find a patsy, rapidly. They're going to find someone, and rest assured that scapegoat person is going to be someone whose browser history is all InfoWars and Alex Jones, someone who voted for President Trump, someone who is a gun owner, an NRA member, and basically everything that the left wants to attack. So they've already set up a scapegoat for this. It's going to be a man, probably aged 35 to 55, something like that. It's going to be a conservative, obviously. It's going to be someone who's into, pro-Trump, pro-liberty type of stuff. No doubt about it. And then the FBI is going to announce, we found the mad bomber. And look, he's a Trump fan. And this is going to be used to defraud the American voters, to try to change the narrative of the election. So that's point number one. It shows the extreme desperation. Secondly, though, I've already seen comments from many, many users commenting on these stories in the news media, and everyday people are saying this is obviously a false flag. I mean, it's so obvious to everyone. None of the bombs went off. They didn't really contain explosives. It was just a crude thing put together for a political purpose. And of course, the media, right on cue, just right in line. Oh, yeah, mad bombings of all these Democrat leaders. See, look, we're all under attack. No. The real violence is against conservatives. The violence in the streets, the Antifa violence, the liberal mob, the death threats against President Trump. It's all leftist. So they're trying to shift that narrative with this false flag operation. That's very clear at this point. The next point, which I pointed out in my appearance on the Alex Jones Show, is that they're probably going to try to bomb the caravan, the Honduran caravan, this mob of, what is it now, 14,000 people that's heading for the U.S. border. It'll probably be 20 to 25,000 by the time it arrives. Somebody, the same operatives who are running these fake bomb packages to CNN, they might unleash real bombs on the Honduran caravan. And they'll have CNN cameras ready to go right there to capture all the blood and all the carnage and all the suffering. And I pray for those people. I don't want any of this to happen. That's why I talk about this. I want to expose the false flag to stop it. But the left will use it. They will murder people just so they can have all the blood on camera so they can try to win the election. They will do anything. They will kill thousands of people if they have to. They'll slaughter the whole caravan if it gets them a victory in the election. Have no illusions about this, folks. These leftists, they realize that if they don't win the election, it's pretty much over for the Democrat Party. It's pretty much over for Washington Post and New York Times, and it's over for CNN, because there are going to be so many deep state prosecutions if the GOP holds the House. The deep state, there are going to be thousands of arrests and indictments probably over the next 2 years of deep state operatives. It's going to be completely exposed. The Russia collusion hoax, totally exposed. It's all going to come out. The Democrats are fighting for survival here, which means they're willing to do anything. This is their last effort, their most desperate effort. And they will try anything. They will murder anybody. So they're probably paying these caravan people to take this walk, paying them, and then they're going to murder them. So just watch out for this. I've got a website. You can check out falseflag.news. And, of course, read newstarget.com for up-to-date information on this. Pray for all these people. Pray that we maintain the Republic and defend it. And just pray for a positive outcome in these elections. Thank you for listening.
Learn more at healthrangerreport.com.
Thank you for watching. If you want to support our mission, visit us at healthrangerstore.com for the world's largest selection of lab-verified superfood and nutritional products for healthy living. It's at healthrangerstore.com.